Hello, Mr. Vũ. My name is Nguyen Minh Thang, and this is my video reflection for the midterm of the writing for research writing course. Okay, so basically in this video, I will try my best to tell you about what I have learned so far during your course and what will I do with those knowledge, basically. So first, I'll try my best to tell you about what I have learned during your course. And basically what I've learned so far is that doing research is not something that only people who are working in a laboratory wearing white blouse and working with small experiment tubes or something like that would do, but is a very common and useful way, very common and useful and scientific way, to find an answer to something. And it's very systematic, and no matter what question you want to have an answer to, you have to do some research in order for people to accept it or to people to argue with you. So what is important while doing the research that I've learned? Well, the most important thing about your research is that people have to believe in it. It has to be believable, creditable. So it all depends on the validity. And there are two types of those actually, external validity and internal validity. External is for other people to see it as the way you are, for people to to apply it to their own situation. So no matter wherever they are in the world, they read your research and they find that, oh, they have learned something that they can apply to their own lives. That's external. And then there's this internal validity, which is basically whatever you do that is going to eliminate all the factors that contributes to the research result that you need to find. Like, for example, if I teach my class a new method, I have to make sure that they haven't learned that method before, and I have to make sure that all of the students in my class are at least on the same level of English proficiency or something like that, in order to make my research internally valid. And then there's the collecting the data, right? And then there's a sampling to make it like as random as possible, but as convenient as possible for the researcher and for the test subjects as well. So how will I apply all those knowledge that I've learned into my future learning? Well, first of all, I'm going to try my best to read as much research books or research papers as possible, because now I know the structure, I know how it's done, so it's clear for me, it's easier for me to understand them, instead of being just a weird kind of English like before. And then I also use my knowledge in my future research, especially the SPSS program, which is very useful for data analysis. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for guiding me through the course, and hope you have a happy new year.